Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Cyril Marchetti. USGamesInc.com is the website. If you want to freeze frame there, feel free to if you'd like to, in case you want that information. Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. If you look up Hay House on your favorite web or favorite search engine, you should find something. I think Lucy has a lot of stuff out there. So if you look up Lucy, I think she has a bit of stuff. If you're interested. Okay. I feel the energy kind of like wants to move forward, so let's just go. Let's just go and do it. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles showing up for you. Victory, fertility, okay, and glamour. So, somebody likes you a little too much. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of good coming in here. I feel like this is like when, okay, I want to be like, I don't want to be, there's something coming forward that's good for you. Somebody, there's a connection, there's some type of like emotional connection here that's uncomfortable. Whoever you're dealing with, their feelings are their feelings aren't changing. There's a connection here, like somebody's a little too interested. Now it doesn't have to be romance. It could be like a friendship thing, or where somebody just wants to be around. It could be like somebody wants to get closer to you, or maybe it may be something where you want them closer to you. Like either they want to be closer to you, or you want to be closer to them. Whichever way it is, it's not matching. This is not matching. Even though there's a very lucrative, successful energy with this connection, so more than likely it's a business connection. More than likely. Doesn't have to be, obviously, it's a general read. But they know how they feel, and it is how it is. I'm just trying to be nice, because I feel like I have some situations that people just don't get the clue, though. Like, no, not interested, never going to be interested, but never going to be. And they just, monotonous. But in this, there's some type of annoyance. I think more than likely you're the one that's being annoyed. More than likely, because whichever way it's going, you got the Ten of Wands, kind of like, I have to deal with this person. And it's either they like you more than you really care for, or for some of you, maybe you do like them, and they're just not really responsive to it. Because the other side is very strong. I got this Six of Swords with the Death card, which is telling me, I'm not sure exactly which way, it depends, it's a general read. They either realize that you're not really all that interested in them in whatever way, and they're just kind of working with it, or they're not interested in you and they just realize that you're going to be interested. It's one or the other. It kind of flows back and forth because they're not budging. That Death card is very strong. It's like they know how they feel, and what they feel is what they feel. And I'm also getting, like, with the Hierophant and the Death card together, it's kind of like they feel like they need to be connected with you, but the connection between the two of you does not work out the way they want it to. They might pretend like it's fine, but in truth, whatever this is, whether they want to be closer or they don't, it just seems to always be an underlying current of I don't want to say distaste. What do I want to say? Discord. The thing is, with this energy, there's a lot of benefit. Whatever it is now, I think that's what they're giving you the heads up about. It never becomes a problem. So if you want this person closer, I don't think they're going to get any closer. If you don't want this person any closer, they're not going to come any closer. because I get a lot of success here, but nothing seems to change. I don't feel like boundaries are being crossed. I don't, at least not from this point forward. I see victory and harmony. It's like both sides are realizing like this is as close as this is gonna get. One of you, one or the other, does not want this to get any closer, and each side seems to be respecting those boundaries. It seems very, it seems a lot like there's a lot of money coming in with these two cards. Are there any other Pentacle cards? There's no. Well, you got the Hierophant, but that's an Earth card. I'm getting like things work out very well. Things go better. I feel like there's this boundary. There's this. We're not crossing this. We're not. It's like I wouldn't call it a wall. I would just say like you stay on that side. I'll stay on this side. You do your responsibilities. I'll do my responsibilities. And I feel like there's a positive energy there, but uncomfortable. Kind of like I don't want to be difficult, but I don't want to act like I want more than is already happening. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like good morning. It's like saying good morning, but not asking like, well, how's your day going? It's like not going that far. It's kind of like good morning and then continuing on. Like pleasant, but I'm not going to ask you how your day is because I don't really want to know. So I just keep going. Like I don't really want to know. And I don't want you to think I want to know. So I just kind of like, good morning, and I just keep going. It's kind of like not meant to be rude. It's kind of like I'm just kind of limiting the pleasantries. Kind of like, this is as far as we're going to go, and then I'm going to move, and I'm just going to keep going so you don't get the wrong idea that I want more here than I do. Whoever you're dealing with, they're accepting it slowly is what I'm getting with the Page of Cups and the Glamour. They're realizing where this is, and they're accepting that it's going to stay where it's going to stay. I'm getting a lot more of that repeating energy. I don't know how else to say it. It's almost like, when you pass this person, there's very limited pleasantries, and then we keep on moving. Or, like, we say the limited pleasantries, and then, boom, right into business. Like, the reason we're talking, we're dealing with that right off the bat. We're going right into, like, the nuts and bolts of it. We're not gonna do small talk or chit chat because like pleasantries are fine, but we don't want the misinformation. We don't want people to think there's more of a connection here than it is between the two of us or whoever it is. I don't want people to think let's just keep it like it's fine. We can get along, but you stay over there. I'll stay over here. It just keeps getting reiterated. I do get the Queen of Pentacles with the romance. Like, the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, though. So it's like, wherever it is right now, it's not changing. For some of you, that's basically like, what this person wants, and you're kind of like, is this going to be a problem? I'm getting it's not going to be a problem. This could be a business situation where maybe you're higher up and they're lower, or vice versa, or they could be the same level. It's just one of those things where I'm afraid this is going to be a problem. For some of you, it's somebody who's in a relationship, and you're like, oh no, I'm not doing that. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is telling me nothing is locking in here. Nothing is locking in. It's like there's nothing locking in here. I do feel like it worries you, but nothing is locking in here. I do feel I would give it like 2 to 3 months. I feel like you'll get very comfortable and used to it. I feel like you'll stop paying attention to it. Like 2 to 3 months from now, I feel like you're going to stop paying attention to it. And it's just going to be like, once in a while you're like, oh yeah, there was a moment where it seemed like that was going to get weird. And now I just pretend like it was never a thing. There is the Ten of Wands there, which is success, but it's kind of like, even though I pretend there's nothing going on there, you'll always remember it. And I feel like you'll always be careful. Yeah, definitely. Capricorn is careful. Kind of like, I'm not going to let any type of mixed messages happen here. I don't want to accidentally start something up here that should not be. You're going to be like, there's a boundary. I'm keeping that boundary. Even if you're on the other side and you're interested and they're not, going forward, you're going to be like, nope, they told me they weren't interested. I'm not going to cross any boundaries. I accept it. That's that. I'm going to kind of, on the outside, act like it never happened. On the inside, I'm going to be like, nope, don't get too close. They don't want it, so I'm not going to do it. You seem to be in control, very in control. whatever this energy was at the time, it does seem to be more subdued. There's more communication coming in. This energy does seem very communicative, but it also seems like more like, for example, if this is a business thing, which I think for the majority of you it is, some of you of course not, but most of you, they're gonna be very respectful and honorable. I don't see them being a problem. They're moving on from it as well. They're moving on from this situation. So if it bothers you, like this might drone on for a long time, especially with the death card, they're highlighting this again. This is for them. Once they move on from it, once they get the message, this is not happening. Even if they're the one giving the message, literally they let it go. They're not holding it. Capricorn, you guys keep it. You guys remember. You guys think about things and you plan accordingly. This energy, I feel like that was a moment in time. Maybe for a month it was a little uncomfortable. But then they're just kind of like, they move on and they don't think about it. They don't think about it. I feel like, so if somebody like came on strong or something, once they back off, they're done. Even if you change your mind, I don't think they would act on it. Which may seem weird, but like, so say maybe they were a little too interested and you're like, I don't want this. Once they accept it, for some odd reason, I know that's probably not going to happen. If you said, hey, I'd like to actually make something happen here, they've already moved on from it. It wouldn't really, that wouldn't even restart it up. I don't know why, but I feel like they might have been a little offended, and that might be a good thing because that actually got them to disconnect and let it go. And they literally just shut it down. They put it right out of their mind. Like, they're done. But I do see a positive business connection, but a social connection seems to be over. So I think that's actually more comforting than not, because like once it's done, it's done. Once this is done, it's done. If you want to be in the same type of energy, I'm a big fan of Paul McKenna. I think the book is actually, I just looked it up recently. It's How to Mend Your Broken Heart, I think is what it is. How to Mend Your Broken Heart. I always say I can, but whatever. It's a Paul McKenna book. If you want to disconnect this energy, I highly recommend those exercises. I've used it for business connections before, and it's taken the stress right out of it. It's really helped a lot. It's helped me put things in order and kind of categorize it, put it in order, and just be like, I don't want it to affect me. I don't think it needs to, so I work it out like that with those exercises. It's made it a lot easier. So if you're looking for that, you don't forget about what's there. It's just the emotional connection seems to diminish greatly, and it brings down the stress a lot, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.